breaking news. The Oscars are coming to YouTube in 2029. So let me read you the response that I got from ChatGPT. So I sent this to Chat. I said, the Oscars will be coming to YouTube in 2029. This is huge. And this was the response I got. Yes, this is huge. The Oscars or Academy Awards will be streamed live on YouTube starting in 2029, marking a massive shift from traditional broadcast TV to global streaming first platforms. Here's what's happening. A multi-year deal was signed with YouTube, giving exclusive global rights to the Oscars through 2033. This means the world's biggest awards show will be live and free on YouTube. Why this matters? This transition is massive for digital creators because this is an unprecedented global amount of traffic, or unprecedented global traffic. There's also a search and discovery boost that will, of course, come along with all this traffic. And last but not least, cross-platform momentum. So if you are trying to amplify your presence on TikTok, people will see your stuff on YouTube. And again, TikTok and YouTube are connected. I call them cousins. You can call them whatever you want to, but they are connected. So if you put your material on YouTube and just kind of direct people over to TikTok, it gives you that cross-platform momentum. The last thing is, again, I'm a strategist. That's what I do best. Chad said this is a really good strategic opportunity. So you guys can plan early, position your content to tap into the Oscars, create content around award history and storytelling, if that's what you want to do. If you're into the Oscars and award show and everything like that, you can plan your content around the Oscars. So yeah, I just wanted to pass that information on to you guys. Have a good day. Hey guys, I got some good stuff to talk to you about today. So today we're going to talk about how clean them YouTube streets are now. Man, they are clean. AI is powerful. And if you don't know, you're about to find out. I have noticed, this is again, the brain of an INFJ. I've noticed that my feed on YouTube is cleaner. There was a particular creator that would come across my feed, and I would click on her videos every now and again because, again, I thought she was really talented. I'm not going to say her name. Beautiful girl. Very talented. Young enough to be my daughter. Amazing. But some of her content was just like, toxic. I'll say that. It was toxic. And I could understand it. Again, I've been young before. You're a young mom. You're trying to balance being a young mom, going to school, dating, managing a household, all that stuff. And then you have social media and fame in your life. And they're making you feel like your life is deserves a spotlight. And not to say that it doesn't, but the wrong type of spotlight was being shown on so many young people that are going to be just in trouble with this new way YouTube is being ran from this point forward. What else do I have? Oh, yeah. So I went on to ask ChatGPT. I said, they literally took off all of the toxic posts of a creator that used to come across my feed. And I did. I snapped a picture of this creator's new channel and I sent it to ChatGPT. Because I know, again, I could see the changes because they wiped out like 95% of this creator's content. AI did. And now you can see where her thumbnails are all identical. Like YouTube has my thumbnails all identical. AI went through and cleaned that person's channel out. Okay, so anyway, this was ChatGPT's response. Here's what you are witnessing. Clearly, and without conspiracy fluff. It's platform level enforcement and AI memory. So even if you created videos from years ago, AI can come through and just based on the content that you've put out, they already have an idea of what they need to get rid of, and they're going to be looking at you in the future. So ChatGPT goes on to say, YouTube has quietly shifted from reactive moderation to predictive and retrospective moderation. So the old videos of domestic conflict, chaos in front of children, exploitative foolishness for clicks, no longer fit advertiser safe, family safe, or long-term platform goals. They do not demonetize anymore. They desurface, unlist, restrict, or quietly remove visibility. Which is what happened to that one creator. I said, what happened to this young girl? I used to see her all over on my feed, and she used to do lives, and YouTube said, no more. You're done. So, so again, AI does not forget patterns. YouTube is no longer chasing shock, dysfunction, or family trauma. They are positioning for advertisers, AI-generated summaries, long-form trust, and 2026, 2030 media dominance. And that brings me to another point. Now, what's going to be happening between 2026 and 2030? I know one thing that's going to be happening on YouTube in 2029. The Oscars are coming. And it makes all the sense in the world for YouTube to be cleaning up them streets right now. Because just like in any other city, hell, we could use Albuquerque. When a big event is going to come to Albuquerque, whether it be the State Fair, the Balloon Fiesta, whatever. The city of Albuquerque is going to send out crews to clean up wherever the event is going to be. So YouTube is also cleaning up over there. So you guys just be aware of the kind of content you're putting out there, because I'm not saying it has to be Oscar worthy, but YouTube is paying close attention to the content that you put out there. That's it. Have a good day.